What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, ho, ho, what's going on? Oh, ha, ha. What's going on? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah, man. What's going on? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want some of this? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, oh, ha, ha. What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Morning Buds and Afternoon Delights with your hosts, Brook Jolly and Soundboy.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes me happy.
Nothing gives me more of a pump than what's going on.
What's going on? That's what was going on.
It's good times.
Yeah. So
Huh.
what is going on? We've had a lot of stuff going on here at the store, hadn't we?
Are we we're like week 3 without the weed now?
Oh, what is the day today? We're at day 28. Today is the 28th day. That's almost a month. But yeah, that is 4 full weeks. That is 7 times 4. So today is actually technically the 28th day since they decided to fucking come in here and make us take all. Well, they didn't make it. Yeah, we had to get rid of all the THC products temporarily. But having said that, we do have good news on that front.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, it's initially not going to sound like good news. We got inspected by the TABC, which doesn't sound positive until we say, and we passed.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, we passed our inspection with the TABC. They came and they did give us a new sign that says, warning, hemp products are intoxicating, which
Your mic's doing weird shit. I don't know why.
my mic's doing weird shit.
Yeah, out of nowhere, it's just started doing weird shit.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe it's my.
Maybe it's you.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe you're doing weird shit. No one knows.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they came in and they've inspected the store and said that we are good, apparently. We did pass the inspection. They have not issued the license yet. However, it could be here as soon as the end of this week, but probably next week. That was so the probability is it's going to be a full month before we have the license here, but it will be very, very soon now. Which is good news for all the people that when it was July the 1st decided to buy up a big supply so that they wouldn't run out until we got a license back so that they would be able to buy more stuff when it was back in the store. That it may be over, the waiting period may be over as soon as the end of this week, but probably next week. And we'll be able to do sales again of THC products like people actually wanted to buy. For some reason, their government tried to stop them from buying. Which is what we've been dealing with for a fucking month now.
It's because they hate us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
That's exactly what it is. We made more money than them, and now they're like, my feelings are hurt.
They hate us because they ain't us. Well, it's kind of obvious what they were doing, but they were doing it in a convoluted way. It was when they passed this farm bill in 2018, like the whole idea was that if we do this and then we just let it be legal for a little while, we'll get rid of all the plugs that are supplying illegally over time because they won't be able to survive what we're doing in the market if we just make it legal. and then after we make some of them lose their ability to make money anymore, then we can turn around and make it illegal again and tax the shit out of it.
You know what that tells me?
Huh?
They've never sold drugs before.
Right. They don't
figure it out.
Now
bitch.
that's the thought process, I think, being that if they could get rid of the upline plugs and make it harder, then when people had to go out and find plugs again, then they could catch them.
Yeah, that didn't work.
But the problem is they all do still look like cops.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's,
they got to stop wearing their sunglasses on the back of their fucking heads.
Don't tell them. They'll figure it out. Stop
they
doing
need
it
all
when
the help they can get. Those stupid mustaches you guys wear too, fucking dead giveaway.
The haircuts also almost always is a giveaway. There's so many things that they do, though. They walk and stand in a certain way that makes it generally obvious.
Yep.
They also communicate in a way where they're talking as if they're talking down to people all the time and issuing commands, and it makes them real easy to spot because they don't act like regular people.
Because they're not regular people.
Because regular people don't talk like that to people.
They're robots.
Yeah, they're rude is the thing. And then they are condescending all the time while being rude, while often not being correct.
I can't remember which state it was. I want to say that it might have. I'm not going to actually say what state it was, but I don't. Either way, they made a really interesting. development in how weed is treated. Meaning, there was a Supreme Court case that overruled that just because a cop can smell the weed in there, that he's not allowed to search it anymore.
Oh, that's been I forget what the ruling was called. I want to say it was in Michigan.
That's what I was going to say was Michigan, but I wasn't sure.
And it might have been Michigan versus someone or something was the case on that, because I swear I've seen this precedent. But I'd have to look it up to be 100% sure.
Supreme Court overruled it, and they said that's no longer a thing.
Well, and it was always kind of silly because all of the things that are a smell that exists in marijuana exist in other things. They're not like exclusive to that plant. Like hemp doesn't have an exclusive smell. It shares it with several other things. They've isolated those chemicals and know what they are and know that they exist in other things.
And not only that, though, but that, like, you know, Michigan was a kind of like us, where they had dispensaries that were state legal as long as they were compliant, and people would be going home from working in them because they were like us, like a deli style, where they could sample the products and whatnot. They'd go home smelling like fucking bud, and they were getting searched on the way home. So that's overruled.
Yeah, the smell. It is, but ironically, it would still be probable cause if you don't know to tell them that it is no longer probable cause. Because police, in case any of you guys aren't aware about this, aren't required to know laws. And
which is insane.
They, if they are incorrect, but they are incorrect because of ignorance and do something that they believed was legal when they do it, they're allowed to do that. They can still arrest you even though they're wrong. It just gives you an avenue to fight them later in court.
That's so dumb to me, though, because, like, if I'm not allowed I didn't know about that, well, all right, this time we'll let you off.
No.
Should apply the same way.
It doesn't apply. That's the sovereign citizen defense that people use, where they're like, I don't know, and I didn't agree and consent that I was going to follow this law, and I didn't know about this law, so I shouldn't be held responsible to it. Is the same one that that defense only works for law enforcement officers. It doesn't work for anyone else. There was a very famous case the other day that happened in Louisiana, if I'm remembering this right, where there was a lawsuit from a prisoner who was forcibly against their will shaved while they had dreadlocks because they were a Rastafarian that were quite long, and that's a religious thing for them. And they sued, and it went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. And what the Supreme Court decided was that because those prison guards didn't knowingly consent that they were going to follow that law, they weren't responsible for following it.
Yep.
And so no one was responsible for what had happened because they didn't up front consent that they were going to follow a law, which is the first time in history I've ever heard of a case being ruled on that way, that anyone that worked for the government had to consent that they were going to follow a law that was on the books. Before they were, but that did very famously happen not too long ago. That occurred, but no, the laws on the hemp stuff they keep changing them. If you guys can see on our little screen, that's I'm sure the video guy can make it pop up. We have a section on the website too that is under vote up at the top of the roasted hemp, or it's actually roastedcookville.com now. We moved the website over. We took the name hemp out of it so that we can sell more things.
No, we took the name hemp out of it so the state of Tennessee wouldn't shut our website down.
That's not the real reason, but we did taking the name hemp out of the URL and making it be at roastedcookville.com does allow us to sell some more things. One of those more things being potentially trading cards.
What about? Oh, okay, never mind.
That was part of the reason, is we want to be able to sell trading cards in here too, because it turns out that a lot of the people who use THC also play Magic the Gathering. There's a lot of crossover.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I helped bring that here.
There's a lot of crossover between the two things.
I saw a lot of empty table space and a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering, far more addictive than THC.
And more expensive.
And far more expensive. It's just pieces of cardboard. Just pieces of cardboard. And imagination.
Here's how expensive it is. Here's how much of a lucrative hobby it is. My ex-wife tried to use it in the defense for our child support. She was like, oh, yeah, he's an avid collector of Magic cards. I'm sure he has hundreds of thousands of dollars worth. And I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You saw that I sold one card. Shut the entire fuck up before I drown you with my bulk. Fucking dumb bitch. You don't know shit.
So, that's a fun one. I didn't. That's
He's got a lot of cards.
there was a very famous case one time where they made people with a large collection of stuffed animals. You remember there was this big
Beanie Babies.
the Beanie Babies stuffed animal craze. And during their divorce hearing, they put them in a big pile and made them pick one after the other
were
and
splitting
separate the Beanie Babies.
It's crazy.
But I'd never heard Magic the Gathering cards cited in. I'd heard comic books cited in one before, and baseball cards, which is
I would have given my left nut for us to go through my Magic card collection.
the crazy. The crazy part about citing any of those kind of things value when you try to cite them in court and be like, you've got to sell all of them for the value of them. That would take maybe infinity amount of time. They don't understand the difficulty of actually selling them all.
And not only that, but they don't understand that it's a fluctuating market, much like a stock market. It could be 1,600 today and 300 tomorrow.
And the demand on those things, there could be a card that's worth $600 that has no demand, that nobody actually wants right now because no one's using it right now. And then for some reason, so people start using it again, and the price jumps up in value, but it's able to sell again all of a sudden.
Yep.
And there's a giant amount of with collectibles, it's almost impossible to sell them for the book value. You might get 20% of the value if you had to move them quickly.
If you had to move them quick. Now, to be fair, the one that I had and sold, I made a pretty good penny on it, and you ain't never getting none of that. Fuck you, Sarah. It's in a rifle, bitch. Come get that.
Oh God, they're gonna take this video and show it in court.
I wish they would.
You don't.
I do. What are you gonna bleed the turnip dry? I ain't got nothing. So go ahead.
Blood from a rock situations. Oh, speaking of bleeding things dry, we weren't. There's been a fun conundrum at the shop this week. We've been getting some customer service calls. So let me tell you guys some of the answers to the customer service calls that we keep getting. One, do we have any pre-rolls or THC products when we sell them? Not right now. Probably in a week or two, like we said before with the license. Number two of the customer service calls that we keep getting right now. Why did my credit card get charged yesterday? I wasn't at your shop yesterday. That one we have gotten, at least 20 phone calls, 3 or 4 messages, and everything else. For some reason, and I don't know what caused this, and actually none of us know what caused this. We checked into it, and we have still not got a good explanation for why it happened in the first place.
Other than the POS just decided to glitch.
Other than the POS might have glitched, but it doesn't appear to be that. And I'm just saying this from a technical standpoint, from what I observed. I'm going to explain the entirety of how it looked to me. For some reason, on July 1st, right before, it was actually the June 31st, really. It was the day before July 1st in the run-up to everything becoming illegal. People were in here buying a lot of stuff at a sale where we were trying to sell as much of the stuff that we were still legally allowed to sell that day.
Some might even call it a fire sale.
Yeah, we were trying to get rid of things as quickly as possible. So lots of people came in and bought products that day. And it may have been a lot getting processed by the POS system. It may have triggered some weirdness about it looking for fraudulent transactions or something, or any other number of weird things. But it only appeared to occur with certain banks is the part that's suspicious looking about that to me. So I don't think it was our POS system that was doing it. I actually think that it was like certain banks that were affiliated with each other in a certain way. But I don't know how they're affiliated, because Cash App for sure was one of them. But then some people told me that they had other banks that they were using that were not Cash App. It was like 2 or 3 different ones. And all of those people that day, they came in here and they bought stuff, and the charge went on their card and then got refunded. Like pretty much across the board, it's how it occurred to people. And
infinite money glitch.
I even heard people in the store joking about this. One of them was joking with me about it, that they had found an infinite money glitch because they bought something in the store, and then after they bought the thing, it refunded the money to their credit card so they could just buy more stuff. Like I think that they had actually tried to max out their credit card buying the stuff when they did that, and then it refunded it. So then they bought more, is how that actually occurred too, for maybe more than one person. And then yesterday, all at once, and we don't know why, we did not trigger this. We did not initiate this. We didn't tell anyone to do this. All the banks that refunded that money back last month charged everyone at once yesterday. And we don't actually know why. No one has any explanation at the POS company side or anywhere else, or we don't have any idea why it happened. But everybody that bought stuff that thought they had found an infinite money glitch, it got processed yesterday. And
It's me. It's been me all along. I've been fucking with your cards so I can fuel my Magic the Gathering addiction. Now you know. Suck it, bitches. Two birds, one stone. I stole all your money and killed Brooke.
wait, you killed me?
Well, you all were dying just then.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Fuck. Never mind. One bird, one stone.
So, all the money that got charged yesterday was for the stuff that you already bought in July, or in June rather, that for some reason the banks refunded that money and then took it back out again yesterday. But there were people that were like, it overdrafted my bank account and I got to pay my light bill.
I wonder if it was the state's way of trying to be like, hear me out. This is going to be convoluted, but they were like, okay, we know that people are going to be buying bulk, right? So what we're going to do is not let their cards charge it, right? We're going to actually refund it so that they never paid for it. That way when we pull them over with this copious amount of shit, they don't even have a receipt for it.
We were still printing receipts though.
No, we weren't. We don't print receipts here. Nobody asked for them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I've been shopping here for 3 years. I got asked for a receipt once and I looked at him like, the fuck? And I never got offered a receipt again. Because we live in the digital age where our receipts are on our phones.
Yeah, straight to email.
Yeah.
Well, so if you bought a bunch of stuff in June and then thought that you had found the leprechaun's pot of gold when it got refunded and were like, I'm going to spend that money again and think that I just got that stuff for free.
It's unfortunate. You only found the leprechaun's pot.
You did not. You got the pot, but you did not get the gold back. And our apologies for it being a surprise.
I apologize for fucking nothing. I didn't do that.
We didn't do it.
I didn't do shit.
I'm sorry that it was a surprise to people when it got recharged, because that's never good when things just happen as a surprise like that. We didn't do it though.
Yeah.
To be clear, I for sure didn't do it. I don't even know how to operate the POS system. That's the one thing I've really resisted learning is how to use the registers, because I know they'll make me do it then, and I don't want to.
Yep.
I don't want to use the registers is what I'm saying.
Yep.
So I've resisted learning how. So it definitely wasn't me, because I don't even know how those things work. It's the only computer in this building I don't know how to use.
So anyway, back to this thing that we have here.
Yeah.
What is this? A pamphlet?
What is that?
I don't really know what you would call it. It's
that is a petition.
Petition. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why it says sign the petition in the middle. But it's where it put the word petition to tell you that that's a petition to sign is in the middle of the flyer.
Mm-hmm.
That is a petition, and what that is for is to petition the government to get rid of this new stupid convoluted hemp law that they passed in basis.
It's fucking unconstitutional.
Because it's dumb. It doesn't help anyone. It actually hurts everyone. It just is causing giant amounts of money to have to be spent to accomplish nothing.
It's simply
repeatedly.
just that. It's unconstitutional. Like, we're in an avenue where we can stop being proletariat and we can actually start becoming wealthy people. Literally, the entire company could do that. And they're like, oh, no, you're taking away from us. And it's like, actually, I don't think you've done your research. A lot of young people nowadays aren't drinking as much. They don't fucking like it. So maybe get off of our nuts, because this is completely fucking unconstitutional.
Well, a lot of them took money.
I know.
To do it.
That's illegal.
I'll bring this up. I have a whole thing here, but it'll be easier if I just pull it up on the screen.
Taking
so that
bribes
I can just show
to change society is
so
deplorable even.
Yeah.
And you should be put in the ground.
And they have been doing it, and they are doing it now. This right here, if you go to our website, you'll see at the Roasted Cookville website, there's this little part up here now that says vote. And I'm showing this to everybody because this is the advocacy that we're trying to do right now to get you guys actually to help us, but also help yourselves and get this government to stop doing this dumb shit. So if you don't participate in your government, you get the government you deserve. It's your fucking fault for not participating. That's something Plato said 2,000 years ago. It's not my words. It's a very, very smart guy said that 2,000 years ago in a book called The Republic, that if you don't participate in your government, you end up governed by the people you deserve to be governed by.
Yep.
And it's usually not good.
And
So-
y'all thought I was playing. I'm going to vote today.
Yeah, he is. He's going to go vote.
I'm voting all you fucking bastards out.
So
all of you.
If you look at this right here at the Roasted Cookville page, if you go to the vote tab, you'll see there's this petition thing. But if there's a button here you can click that'll take you to where do you go to sign this petition, or you can just click that petition. It'll take you right to the sign up for that petition. You see how it just immediately does that. I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it again.
834 verified signatures.
834. It was at like 500 yesterday or something. Seems
That's
like.
fucking awesome, bro. We're making some movement.
Now, if you go down this a little bit, you'll see also I got this whole thing wrote up. Here's the law that they passed. That's the name of it, everything else. You can actually click here and go read the bill. It'll take you to it. And then here has all the information about early voting. The current turnout in Putnam County was at about 20% when I put this together about 2 days ago. I didn't check all the other counties. It has the deadlines for voting, if you didn't sign up, if you did not go and actually register to vote already, you cannot vote in the primary. It is too late, but you can still go register to vote in the general election, which is November the 3rd. The registration's still up for that. But this has all the information about the hemp bill and what actually happened with it, what they did and how they restricted everybody's rights, how they tried to take it away from it, why they did it, and that how the liquor companies did it. And actually shows the voting records of all the people that we had here locally. So if you want to see which ones voted no, specifically, Cameron Sexton was one of the people that voted to ban hemp. Ryan Williams voted to ban hemp. Michael Hale voted to ban hemp. Kelly Kiesling, Paul Sherrill, Ed Butler all voted to ban. Ron Travis
voted no for one.
Voted no. Ron Travis actually was paid by the liquor companies. They tried to give him money to vote the other way, and then he actually voted no. To his credit,
I hope that he took that money.
He did take that money. I'll show you in a minute. I have those records up too.
More politicians need to do that.
Paul Bailey was a yes vote for this. He voted for it. Ken Yeager voted for it. Bill Lee also signed it and voted for it and took a shitload of money too. But the two that took some money from the alcohol spirits people that bribed everybody to vote for this and then voted the other way were Ron Travis and Janice Bowling. They were the only two no votes in our area. I think they represent Spencer. I think they're in Van Buren County is actually where they are. They're not local to us, but they're not too far away.
She's in DeKalb.
Yeah, DeKalb and nearby, if I'm remembering.
And then we got Bledsoe,
Ray, Sequatchie, and Van Buren.
Yep.
So they're the ones that are over near Spencer. They both voted in a way that was reasonable. But we have in here a sample email. If you want to email these people, you can copy paste this. And you can email any of these people because we have their email addresses all listed right here. So you could click and email any of these folks, or you could call them. There's their phone numbers for all their offices. And if you wonder what you should say to them in those emails, here's the things that you can call and ask them. Here's the things that you can email them. I already have it ready for you. Mm-hmm. And then here's the people that are running against them. I've got a list of all the people that are running and all the people that are currently running against them. So if you're wondering who you should vote for and who their opponent is, just go vote for the opponent for every single one of these people. Vote against every single one of the ones that voted for that bill.
Except for
the ones that didn't do that, which was
Ron Travis and Kelly Kiesling.
Ron Travis.
Or was it Janice? I don't know.
It was Janice Bowling. Janice Bowling was one of the good ones.
Sorry, I misread.
Yeah. It was the two that were the good on this were Janice Bowling and Ron Travis.
Yeah, you got it.
Every single other one of these people can go fuck themselves. Vote against every single one of them. All of them. Every single time they come up for re-election. Never, ever vote for one of these people again. That is what we are advocating here. If they did this, don't vote for them again. Ever.
And also,
here's the list of their opponents. Go vote for their opponents. Every single one of them. Go vote, especially go vote for Trenton Strode over Ryan Williams because that would be a hell of an upgrade. Ryan Williams is terrible. And Trenton Strode actually cares about this community. Ryan Williams couldn't give a fuck less about anybody in this town. It would be absolutely to everybody's benefit in every one of these, but the ones that I've recognized the people there, if we could get rid of Paul Sherrill, that would be great.
I'll fight them both.
Fight them both.
I'll fight them both.
You don't. That's not gonna get rid of them. But I can tell you that Paul Sherrill's like a 70-year-old man that would fucking
He can champion somebody.
He would die. You can't fight him. Is what I'm saying.
I said he can champion someone. I'll fight the bitch that he sends.
Oh, you'll send some. Yeah, I don't know who would go fight for him.
But
I don't
Ryan
think a lot of
Williams,
people would.
come get it.
Yeah. Vote
also,
for Trenton. Vote for Trenton Strode over Ryan Williams for sure, though.
And for the love of anything fucking holy, don't fucking give Eddie Ferris your vote.
Yeah, don't vote for any of the. Don't vote for Eddie Ferris. Don't vote for the douchebag in Sparta either. Well, I can't even think of his name right now. I hate that guy. So Steve Page in Sparta. Don't vote for that guy either. He doesn't do his job. That guy he's been a detective or the sheriff in that town for 15 years, and he has never once requested the murder file for my uncle. The whole time he didn't get a subpoena. He brought me in his office and lied to me about getting a subpoena. Said that they were going to get a judicial subpoena and go to the TBI's office. I waited 30 days later and sent an open records request to see the subpoena. They hadn't done anything at all. Then he sent an email, and he said, oh, that's all I could do. They told me no. They weren't going to let me see him. And I said, you said you would send a judicial subpoena. Oh, I didn't say that. That's how the conversation went. Man brought us into our office and lied right to our faces. Don't vote for him. If Steve Page is running for anything ever again, he's an absolutely terrible law enforcement officer.
And
doesn't care about murders.
What are you eating over there? And you didn't get none for the rest of the crew? Yeah. Now you feel like an asshole, don't you?
Mm.
Oh, show's over, bitches.
Oh, that's funny. But here's the people running for governor, and Marcia.
Fuck
oh
her.
Boy, she's just
not only does she just not fucking fit for the job, she's ignorant as shit, bro. I know.
Oh,
people
those
have had-
ads.
I know people have seen that. I know you broke it down. We've talked about it. How fucking stupid can you be?
I'm gonna destroy China.
There's been
breaking
more.
an American
There's
product.
new ads too, and they're just as bad.
Fuck, bro.
Like,
she's so fucking.
She
tone deaf.
doesn't. She's not. The John Rose, if you don't know about him, met his wife when he gave her a scholarship when he was 42 and she was 17, and then he married her a couple years later in one of the most obvious documented cases of grooming I've seen in the government ever.
So John Rose probably on the Epstein list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, Eddie Ferris is his campaign advisor.
Eddie Ferris probably on the Epstein list too, and he's
you-
a murderer. So
I don't know if you remember the joke that I did that one time about the helicopter landing on the roof here.
I remember you had to pull it down.
No, it's still up. I didn't take it down.
Oh, I thought
It's
you had to
still,
pull it
no. I had to explain why it wouldn't get us in trouble. So part of that joke had to do with, though, that very recently it had become a giant scandal that Eddie Ferris had flown the county's helicopter to John Rose's house for a campaign event, just to show off the helicopter. It wasn't for anything. It was just to be like, look at me, I'm cool. I'm flying into the party with the helicopter. Look how cool getting out of the helicopter is.
I would have sucked off a mile long of old men just for the percentile chance of that fucking helicopter Kobeing. To completion, brother. I don't care if it's 45 minutes per old man. For a mile long, you need to send me.
But
fucking
part of the
hoping.
reason I made that joke was because he had flown that helicopter over to John Rose's house for that party. It was just for a party. It was a campaign event. But then when he had filed it for expenses with the county, he filed it as a marijuana interdiction event, that he was over there trying to find fields of cannabis. And I was like, I did not know John Rose was that cool.
Nope.
I don't suspect that he really is. But him and his little ginger kids out there having fields of cannabis would make me like him more than I like him now, because he's weird.
Yeah, he's a fucking pedo.
It's yeah, that's farther than I would say, but it's
No, I'll say it. I'll say it to his
groomer,
face.
I think is correct, but pedos, yeah.
Nah, bro, you fucking with a 17-year-old hoping that she's gonna be an 18-year-old. That's a pedo. in training,
And
bro.
I'll put it like this too: like, I am 45, right? I have a daughter. She's gonna be 21 soon.
Right.
That's the same age gap.
Yeah.
And I can't fucking fathom.
Right.
And if a 45-year-old like came up and they were like, "I'm interested in dating your daughter," I would not react well.
Hey, Brooke. I got some news for you.
It would not be a good.
Hey, I'm not 45. I'm 42. What's up?
No. The reaction.
Would you like to be my dad?
Oh. Oh God. Just, I can't imagine how her parents were cool with that. Other than he had just sold a software company for $60 million.
If I sold a software company for $60 million, are you okay with being my dad?
No. No. Without hesitation. No, that's still not okay. No, I'm not selling you my kid.
Okay.
That is a whole chattel operation at that point. It's no.
See, John knows how that works. That's you should have just quit while you were ahead.
That is not an age-appropriate
He
person.
should have just kept the $60 million that he made instead of getting married. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, it's not an age-appropriate relationship. If you're 45, maybe the youngest you should be going for is like, I don't know, 28, 29, 30. That seems reasonable at that point because those aren't children anymore.
Cool. I feel less like a creep now.
Like,
there's nothing but like 25 and up in here.
That's way less weird because those aren't children.
I know that, but I still feel weird about it.
Even if it's like a fucking 55 or 60-year-old with a 30-year-old, the 30-year-old knows what they're doing. That's where the big difference is. That 17-year-old may convince themselves that they understood what was going on the whole time later, but they were a child when that started, and that's not good.
This is how I know I'm not a pedo, all right, other than the obvious. So I'm in here hanging out with people, and then I don't really ask because obviously they can be in here, they're over 21, so I don't really care about their age as far as that goes. I get to know people, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're kind of a fascinating person. I might like you a little bit. Let me ask further questions. Wait, how old are you? 28. Ugh. Oh, God. Too young. The fuck?
Yeah.
Ugh. 35 up, please. The fuck?
It's a weird. It's a much weirder feeling, especially when you have a kid, a daughter that age. It's very strange. Yep. Because I've had several people that were hitting on me, and I have a girlfriend anyway, but my daughter, their age and my daughter's age is much closer than my age and their age.
Could you imagine?
And it's just
just bring her home. Hey, kids. Oh, fuck, I have her in English class.
I've met her before.
I do have one amendment to add to that. Sure. And I'm talking nursing home age. I like a good sponge bath. Okay, so let's get some hot young nurses in there. Okay?
That's different.
That is different. Although that is, you're not supposed to get aroused when it's a nurse. That's against.
Oops.
They're not. I will tell. Like the weirdest time to get aroused is like when the nurse is shaving your balls before the vasectomy.
Which is what happened to you.
Which is what happened to me.
Yep.
But she was hot.
I mean, what can you do? I mean,
and I was just trying not to get an erection while.
Were you thinking about baseball?
I was just trying to talk about random other just crazy
anything
shit.
Not
anything
related
distracting I could think of. Yeah.
No, he's trying not to moan the other doctor's name.
Also accurate. No, the doctor was a dude. That wasn't. But anyway, we got way off derailed there. But John, don't vote for John Rose either. He's not cool, and also Eddie Ferris is his boy, and we don't like them. And Monty Fritz. Man, oh man, Monty Fritz talks a good game. I don't know if you guys have seen all the ads, and he runs around talking about how he's for liberty and he wants to be for smaller government, but then occasionally he says something like, except I want to kill anyone that gets an abortion.
Jesus.
That is Monty. His views and what he votes for are completely the opposite of what he says he is for. He says he's pro-liberty, and he says that he's for small government, and he says he's not for. But then he took money from the alcohol spirit people, and then he voted to ban hemp after running a campaign on being pro-liberty. But then turned around and said, "But I want to introduce a medical marijuana thing after we rewrite it another time and have another study and do another this." Exactly like all the other people that have been Republicans forever say. He's not he's literally out there marketing himself as a libertarian, though.
Shit is tired as fuck, too.
And he is to be clear, of the three major candidates running for the Republican Party, he is the only one, Monty Fritz, that voted to ban hemp. He's actually the only one that voted for that bill because he's the only one of the three that got a chance to vote on it. It's not because, and I'm not saying that Marsha Blackburn and John Rose wouldn't have voted exactly the same way.
They would have.
They would have.
Yeah.
And you can see their voting records and the thing that Marsha Blackburn herself wrote a letter saying that they should keep marijuana on Schedule 1 that she submitted herself to the hearings that they just had for that. So she absolutely would have voted for the ban, too. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have voted that way given a chance. But Monty Fritz is the only one that actually did vote that way. He's the only one that got to vote yes and did vote yes to ban hemp in Tennessee was Monty, specifically. Then you got all these other people running. The one that has the most serious chance of winning anything would be Jerry Green. She is the major Democrat candidate that's running. If you guys have never seen what happens in elections in Tennessee, we have one major person running. She used to be she was an attorney that worked primarily in the public defender's office with low-income people before running for office in Memphis, is where she's from. Her chances of winning statewide, probably not huge unless we somehow have a magically high turnout this year. Where more people than ever turn out. This guy is the most pro-cannabis guy there is, this Adam Kurtz, who goes by Ditch, but he is a pedal guitar player that busks, I think primarily is his job, that I don't think has any actual background in running for office, and I don't know that he's a super serious candidate, but I like what he's advocating for. To be clear, if it was like a boy, oh boy, we should get this guy that's never been in politics before that might have great fresh ideas, but we're voting for something that's borderline crazy, he'd be my choice for that.
You mean like Glenn Jacobs?
Like Glenn Jacobs. You mean a Canadian?
No.
He's not even an American.
Glenn Jacobs?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
That is a Canadian man.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Pretty no.
Can't run for president because he's from Canada. And then they made him the mayor of Knoxville, and he runs about being so patriotic and all that stuff, but that is a Canadian man.
How do I, a super fan of wrestling, not know that Glenn Jacobs is Canadian?
Hold on.
Positive?
Let me look this up.
Yes, please do.
I want to prove you wrong.
No, I'm not saying that I'm just saying I didn't know that. So I was like, is he actually
They cover
from
it
Canada?
up super well, I believe, if I'm remembering this right. And so you don't ever think about it, because where was his birth? Oh no, born in Spain.
Okay.
But my memory is that he's not actually Spanish either.
No, he's not.
He? Or no, it says Missouri, but born in Spain. I thought he was Canadian.
Yeah, I didn't think he was Canadian. I would have known.
Well, look at you. You knew more about wrestling than me.
Well, I know a lot about Canadian wrestlers specifically as well. And
so the Spanish mayor of...
yes.
He is a Spanish man. The Spanish mayor of Knoxville.
El Cane.
El Cane. That makes more sense why he wore a mask all the time. He was trying to be a Mexican wrestler. He was
a luchador.
He was a luchador.
Fuck, man.
And then
That's funny.
There are all these other people running. Sadly, no Basil Marceau this year.
Eddie Murphy.
It's not that Eddie Murphy.
Aww.
That would be Eddie Lee Murphy.
Aw.
I
was going to go vote for Eddie Murphy.
Couldn't find any info on him, but he did file the petition. These other people...
You know motherfuckers looking at that name going, I like that.
So in order to run for office in Tennessee, my memory is to run for governor only takes like 250 signatures on a petition or something crazy low. It's really not that many signatures. Yeah, it's a very low number. Like, and I remember signing the petition so a buddy of mine could run for governor just so he could put himself on the ballot one year. It was Chad Ryden, who he's a comedian that is now living in, I believe, New Mexico or Arizona. But he's the guy that organized the Broken Record show where we did the Guinness Book thing. Yeah. He ran for governor one year. And I signed the petition for governor for him to run for governor and actually did vote for him because I realized that he knew that I lived in White County and that if he didn't have one vote from White County, that I didn't vote for him.
Ah.
It dawned on me because I was like, wait a second. No one else is going to know who he is.
Right.
But if I don't vote for him, he's going to know that I didn't.
Right.
And he's going to be like, you son of a bitch, why didn't you vote for me?
Right.
So I did vote for Chad. So he got the one vote from White County was me, Chad. That was for sure.
Look at you.
Basil Marceau. Have I shown you Basil Marceau?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God. Oh, we need Basil Marceau. Basil Marceau was the guy that I think should have been governor of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so much fun.
Now I get to vamp.
I gotta put this thing here. Hold on,
he's
I'll
gonna-
show you.
He's going to vamp for me. Basil Marceau. Tell me more.
So, like, Basil ran for governor a number of times. I'm gonna show you his ad though.
So Basil
because-
is well seasoned.
Yeah. He also went on TV and did a live interview about what he would do as governor. I'm gonna show you both of these because they're batshit.
Holy
insane.
fuck.
All
Now,
right, well, all this week,
and you
Channel
need to
4's
know that I also, and this is true, I pitched before the governor race started that we should run one of our employees for governor
Yes.
so that we would be allowed to sell T-shirts that said John for governor on them, and that we could record a series of parody ads where we had John pretend to be Basil Marceau. And once you see what Basil Marceau is, and this got shot down. I was like, I'll go get the petition. I'll file it and everything. It only costs like $50. We can make the shirts. And they were like, we can't run someone for governor. That's crazy. And I was like, why not?
They're not going to win.
I don't want them
working
to.
for you to help you make a choice in
So-
the governor's primary race.
As part of that,
This is
commitment, we
real.
have
This
given
was on
all five
TV.
Candidates from the two major parties time during our news to let you know where they stand in their own words about the topic.
This is my favorite candidate
That's
for
right,
governor
and the
ever.
order was chosen by random drawing tonight. We hear from Basil Marceau.
I'm BasilMarceau.com, the Republican candidate for governor. I'd like to recall all permits and registration for guns. Everyone can carry guns. If you kill someone, no, you get murdered. I you go to jail. And I'd like to plant grass or vegetation across the state with any vacant lot and sell it for gas so we can use it for our expenses. Also, I'm going to remove all gold fringe flags from the state and fly the real flag with 3 stripes. I also want to stop traffic stops. Set it up like the Supreme Court ruled in Knowles versus Iowa. You can't find evidence in a car, you can't look.
Wait,
I
what?
want you all to vote for Basil Marceau.
Pause that.
I want you to say the Pledge of Allegiance to
Pause,
a republic
pause,
in the morning
pause.
when you come out. And
Pause.
we all pray to God and say amen.
I haven't heard a word he said
Everyone, have a
since he
nice
said
day.
he wants to stop traffic stops, because if you can't find an innocent car, you can't find it. I need him to go further. What does he mean by that? First off, why are we stopping traffic stops? Second, what is an innocent car? And how do you find one?
I don't know what he means by almost anything he says.
I want to plant grass in vacant lots and sell it for gas so that we can cover our expenses.
One time when he has more time to talk about that, he said he wanted to plant corn. Like,
Oh.
and one of the explanations I heard of it that he wanted to plant corn in the middle of the interstate,
Yeah, in the mid.
in the median. And now, if you think there's a lot of deer now, just wait till you start feeding them corn
We call this Deer Highway
and then spraying it with salt trucks.
because they don't leave. The deer fucking live here. We can't seem to get rid of
But
them.
this man, this is his real.
.com, the Republican candidate for governor.
I like to recall permits and registrations for guns. Everyone can carry guns.
Everybody
you kill a
carry
person,
guns. You kill somebody, you get murdered,
You kill somebody,
You go to
murder,
jail.
You go to jail.
which makes no sense in that order. Hold on. Now, this one, you've got to understand. He had to hire somebody to make this.
Yes.
And they actually came out and seriously created this ad for Basil to be governor. This is a serious advertisement. It explains his entire
Full
platform.
screen. Is Basil still alive?
Yes, he is the last time I checked.
Hello, citizens.
He had a GoFundMe to repair his trailer.
BasilMarceau.com. I'm your Republican candidate for governor of Tennessee.
Is he a
I
cop?
want you
Yes.
in this
Okay.
building, the Capitol behind me here. so I can do my issues and make you all more freer than you were yesterday. When I become your governor, I'm going to move the capital to Chattanooga, Tennessee, at the state building where Don Sunquist held his temporary office, so I can clean house.
To be clear, he wants to move the capital to Chattanooga because he lives in Saudi Daisy.
It makes more sense.
Yeah, it's closer to him. It has nothing to do with anything else. He's just like, it would be better if it was closer to my trailer. And the reason I know he has a trailer is because he started a GoFundMe. This is why I also know he's still alive. He started a GoFundMe to repair his trailer after it was partially damaged by a tornado. And some tree limbs and shit fell on it. And he should probably have just bought a new trailer, but he was trying to repair the existing trailer.
He was trying to clean house.
Yeah.
And get rid of all the backroom politics that ruined our politics program in Tennessee. That'll probably take a year or two. So, which is all to vote for me.
Are you seeing what's happening
Clean
with the
house.
text? Whoever he paid to do this
Vote for me.
feels like they're making fun of him.
I won't take any campaign contributions. I'd rather lose than take campaign contributions. So you know I won't be bought and sold. And your right to be protected for eternity, even if I have to write it in blood. And I want you to vote for me.
Wait.
And I'll see you all at the polls.
Are you saying that Basil Marceau is a sorcerer?
He's going to write in blood.
He guaranteed our protection for all eternity, bro. That man's not a cop. That's a sorcerer. That's not a badge. That's where he contains his pledge blood for his fucking overlord demon.
He claims to be a retired police officer, but I don't know from where or fucking anything else. He claims to be a cop.
I would also plant vegetation on all vacant lots that they take from us when we build roads, and plant and turn it into ethanol and cash it in for gas or money. Then I also stop traffic stops. Make judges listen to the oath.
Make them listen to it now.
Make the flag fly right. Remove the goldfinch flag from our society. And once again, I ask you all to vote for me. Pledge allegiance to the flag on the day it comes
Fucking
to
somebody roasted his ass.
and pray to my maker.
They were like, we're going to take this payday and we're going to fuck his shit up.
Have a nice day. Marceau.com.
It's a wonder that guy isn't running our country right now.
Vote for BasilMarceau.com.
He's going to stop traffic stops.
That's Basil. So Basil was running for governor, but like I said, some of the people running for governor aren't always serious. They're just they're running to bring attention to issues and stuff. And most of the other ones that we've got down here, I don't know the level of seriousness, but they don't have they're not considered to be in the real running is the best I can say. They should get their name out more if they want to be. And if one of them wants to tell me why we should advocate for them to be governor instead of, I don't actually know which one of those people to tell you to pick. I just wouldn't pick any of those three Republicans because they're all three against it, and they all three will do everything in their power to make things worse for you as far as hemp laws are concerned. So I wouldn't advocate for voting for any of those three. But on the Democrat side, it's like Jerry Green seems like the most serious candidate, but like I don't know enough to be like, I think she's a great candidate because I just really don't know. I just know the other three are fucking awful. Anyway,
we won't get to hear anything about the application for potholes until 2027.
Nope.
Yep. January 2027 is whenever they're going to try to redo it.
Yep, because it failed again. They and what happens here, if you look at Senate Judiciary failed it, what that means for people that don't know, in the state legislature, the way that a bill works is if you're trying to bring up a bill for voting, you have to bring it up in a committee, and it has to be the relevant committee for that bill. And in this bill's case, the person who was trying to put it up, which is Afrin Byrne, she is in the Senate Judiciary Committee. And she brought that bill to be advanced in the Judiciary Committee to be voted on the floor. And when it was brought up in committee and she brought it up, she got a second, and they brought it up for vote to whether or not they were going to consider it. and the committee voted 2-7 no. 7 of them voted against it. Only 2 of them voted for it, is what that says. For it to advance out of committee and even be discussed by the rest of the legislature. So everyone in there except for Afrin Byrne and then one other person apparently voted no right off the get in committee to make sure the bill would not advance. That's how that actually works. They're not going to put it on a ballot because they are terrified that the answer won't be what they want. They're actually pretty sure the answer won't be what they want, even if it's among Republicans. When they poll Republicans about whether or not they think that marijuana should be legalized, often those numbers come up in the 55-60% range, and then when they ask everyone else, it comes up in the 80 to 90% range. They're even for it, so they no longer want to hear what the voters have to say about it because they know the voters don't agree with them. Right. And it doesn't seem to matter how much money they spend. They can't propagandize their way out of facts at this point.
Because then they'd have to actually represent us.
They don't want to, so they're not going to put it on the ballot. And then the actual medical act that was put up in, let's see, Senator Janice Bowling voted. Said she voted. Oh, she sponsored the Senate bill. The person that voted no to ban hemp in Tennessee also sponsored the Senate's bill to bring us medical cannabis, and it did not advance there. It failed in the Judiciary Committee for lack of a second. That means that she brought that bill up in Judiciary, and no one else in the room would say, I second the bill. Or, and this happens sometimes, the chair of the board in the Judiciary Committee refused to acknowledge that the second occurred. Sometimes somebody will call, I second, and he'll be like, I didn't hear that. Moving on. Like I've witnessed it happen. The guy has also cheated voice votes.
I beat that motherfucker's ass. Let me catch you out. Let me catch you out in public, dog. I'll beat your motherfucking
You didn't know the
ass.
government worked this way?
No, I'm just saying.
There's videotape of, I believe, last I knew, it was Tim Rudd that was the chair of the Senate Judiciary, or maybe he was the one in the House. He was one of those committees. I watched a video of there being a voice vote that he cheated, and another one where someone seconded something and he just refused to acknowledge that the second occurred, said that the bill failed, and moved on.
Y'all go beat his ass.
That it's a crazy, but they cheat at that level, at the committee levels, because there's not enough people watching them,
So
and when
should
they
have their
do
legs
cheat,
broken.
nothing happens.
They should have their legs broken.
Well, yeah, it's because then they cheat, nothing. There's no ethical thing or nothing else happens.
I'm proposing the ethical thing that happens.
This lists the things that we actually support, which is regulated adult use cannabis for anybody over 21, which is fair. We think that everybody should be, if they want to use it, they should be allowed to, and people should be allowed to grow it themselves, and there should be ways for farms to sell it directly, and that they should expunge and get rid of all these people's charges, that old charges where they got charged for having because it's stupid. This is just the things that but there should be good labeling and testing and age controls, and everything should be fair. That's what we think. I feel like the things that we would like to have, and there should be a medical program. They should have all those things. That would be a good, fair start if they would do that. But that's just for some reason which would be the simplest things that we could implement that would be good, never seems to be what they want to do. And the reason why has to do with they take a whole bunch of money. One of the people that take a whole bunch of money for them is the Tennessee Wine and Spirits retailers. This is how much they gave out recently, which it's a pretty big number, though, $1 million-ish there. And that's just in this last sessions. That's the money that they handed out. Here, though, if you're wondering which companies you maybe shouldn't spend your money with, because they're going to donate to things that try to get laws passed to make it where you can't access hemp. Here's the actual companies that are donating to that PAC that are influencing these votes. Empire Distributors, Knoxville Beverage, Best Brands. Just if you're trying to wonder who you should maybe boycott, that's where the money's coming from. And look, all those places gave at least $100,000. You notice the total amount up there. 6 of them were where most of the money came from.
$105,000.
Yeah, $600,000 of it was just right there in
But
6
4
companies.
of them specifically were exactly $105,000. I wonder why.
It's a good question.
There has to be something to that.
There's probably some reason.
That can't just be, Empire Distributors and DNV Distributing were just both like, you know what? I could give $100,000, but you know what I'm going to do?
It's 4 of them too. I'm
going to give an extra $5K.
They did it for some matching reason to do something too.
Yeah, there's something there.
But there's a whole paper trail about this, and if you want to read more about it, there's quite a bit to read on it. If you want to see how much they gave the exact politicians, this is all on the website. You can go read it at your own time. We've got on there exactly how these people voted, whether or not they voted to ban. The yes ones here are people that voted to ban hemp in Tennessee. And then right here is how much money that they took and when they took it in their filings from the alcohol spirit retailers. And these people keep taking money from these places and have continued to take it for most of their career. If you look right here, Paul Bailey was one of the yes to ban votes. He's gotten $13,000 over a not very long time period.
Fucking no wonder Ron Travis and fucking Janice Bolin didn't vote yes. They didn't give him shit.
They didn't give him as much money as everybody else.
And Paul Bailey, you're a cheap bitch.
That is exactly what's going. It's not that they should be trying to get more than that, because if you look, man, they paid the fuck out of Marsha Blackburn, and she's not even elected yet. And look how much they gave Bill Lee. But you were able to get only that little of an amount of money. Well, look, if you look at Paul Bailey's combined,
he collectively got quite a bit.
Yeah, if you start looking at his combined filings of what he's gotten from the PAC and everywhere else, Paul Bailey's actually gotten, what is that, almost $30,000 from him. So Paul Bailey got paid almost as much as Marsha Blackburn over time there. But yeah, they've all been taking. These are bribes. They're not going to call them bribes. They're going to call them campaign contributions, but I'm going to just go ahead and say what these are. Also, Ryan Williams, boy, oh boy, you should negotiate better, buddy. You ain't getting paid good.
Yeah, he sucks.
You are voting yes on it, and you're not getting paid shit, dog, because look how much Cameron Sexton made. Boy, oh boy. He has gotten.
Cameron Sexton actually made more money than Marsha.
And Bill Lee.
And Bill Lee.
Yeah, this is Crossville's representative right here. Crossville's representative lives in Davidson County and has for years. His children have always attended private schools in Nashville. He works in Nashville, lives in Nashville. His wife lives in Nashville. He does not live in the county that he represents. He only visits the county that he represents. He maintains a condo there and says that that's the reason he's allowed to vote as if he lives in that county and still run for office from there. But the man lives in a mansion that was purchased by a shell corporation in the middle of downtown Nashville, about 8 miles from the Capitol. He does not live anywhere near here. He has collected, looks like $60,000-ish just from the wine and spirit retailers, good government fund and PAC over his career to continue voting against hemp. That's the amount. But recently he got $10,000 just as a lump there. But he's collected it. And over the last, if you see, this is 2025 and 2026, he's collected $50,000 from them, which was actually $10,000 more than Bill Lee got. So the best bribe negotiator in the state of Tennessee, the guy that gets bribed the best, is also the same guy that doesn't have to live in the district he represents and still collects per diem as if he does have to drive from Crossville every day. He justified that by saying that he's allowed to, basically. But the reason he's allowed to is because there's no ethical investigation done on anybody in the state house or Senate, and they don't care about that, and they take bribes. They're corrupt.
We, I don't know, burn his house down in Nashville?
You can't burn people's houses down.
You can't?
No, it's not legal,
That's
and we
illegal?
Don't advocate for that. And if you have the compulsion to burn houses down, you should get in recovery for arsonists. There has to be some recovery for people that have the compulsion for arson and get into it.
You know what? Maybe this whole thing really was overall probably for public safety. You know how I realize it? That was the first time we've had to talk about recovery in the whole podcast.
Now, look here, if you're wondering where the research is for all this and where all this data come from, it is all down here and linked. So you can actually look up where all this came from to make sure that none of this was unfair or that I have written anything about any of these people that didn't actually happen. But contact them. Ask them why they took that money. Ask them why they voted how they voted. Tell them you don't want them to vote that way, and they represent you. They don't represent these people that gave them this money. Because that's how they act, as if they represent these people who gave them these checks.
What if we stole his house? What if he just went home and it just wasn't there anymore? It was just moved. We just moved it.
That would honestly be an amazing trick.
Would just move his house.
I don't know. Do
Move it to Crossville.
we need a sorcerer.
Hey, I know one.
Basil Marceau.
Basil Marceau, get a hold of him.
If we could get Basil, or hear me out, maybe Danny Whitson could do it. Maybe
maybe
we'll get a magician to move his whole house, and that is just a thing that we could do.
I hear David Blaine's looking for work.
His house. So if you're wondering how to vote, who to vote for in this area, in the Upper Cumberland and Crossville and Cookville, and how they voted and what they voted for and who they took money from and all that stuff, we made a whole thing. It's probably more detailed than any of the papers did, because the newspapers don't really cover this shit worth a damn.
I'd even go further. I think our little synopsis that we have put together here is far more detailed than any politician's website you're going to find, any person running for office. We have way more info on it because they don't want you to know the info. They just want you to be kept in the dark.
Yeah, we got it wrote up pretty clear here, and I'm going to continue to keep making these little published things. But go on there and sign that petition.
Do it.
And we're going to put other petitions on. There's more of these. We want signatures on them. We may even start incentivizing them a little bit. And
I was going to say, if you sign this petition and bring us proof that you've done it, we're going to work something out. We're going to figure something out.
Prize ticket or something.
Prize ticket, fucking when we get pre-rolls
sign all the
back in,
petitions.
maybe, I don't know, whatever we can work out.
We're going to,
But let's get this thing signed. It's important to not only the community here, but everybody's jobs that work here, all the customers.
We like having jobs.
That too, and like the customers like having a place where they can come and feel safe and not bothered and not having drunk people bothering them and shit. Like, so let's
Yeah, we try to provide an inclusive and safe environment where people are allowed to not be fucking treated like assholes like they get treated at other places. That's what the goal here is, that we provide a place that doesn't have the same problems that normally the normal bars have. That's what we try to cater to very, very hard. And
all right, so I'm going to seem a little like a hypocrite here, but I'll explain why. It's because of the inspection. It's because they turned around and did our inspection pretty quick, and we feel like they're going to do what they say they're going to do and let us go back to operating. So I went next door the last couple of nights just to hang out and see who was over there. And what happened both of those nights, not just one exclusive night and then the second night was cool. Both nights, somebody got knocked the fuck out, got their head cracked open, and cops and ambulance had to show up next door. Both nights. Boom, boom. That's never happened here. Never.
There was one fight that ever occurred that we had in here. Did not involve any ambulances or nothing, and it was drunk people.
Yes,
and
that
it was
one
drunk
in particular
people.
was drunk people, and we've had two other small scuffles. One was from people next door that came into here, and then the other one was someone who was pissed off about a girl, which that's going to happen anywhere. But that didn't even turn violent. The dude just pulled a chair out and threw it like on the ground and was like, "Mah!" and then was told to leave.
Yeah,
so that was as far as it went.
I have yet to see a serious violence problem in here yet, other than the one fight that was broken up in seconds, and it wasn't that big.
So much hair pulling.
And that was it was women. That was the craziest. It was drunk women that time, which is not normally how that goes. That is an unusual. I have worked in several bars and nightclubs, and across the board at all of the bars and nightclubs I have ever either been a customer at frequently or worked at, there was almost always at least one fight nightly on a busy night. Not weekly, nightly, sometimes more than one a night. I remember the grand opening night of one of the places that I worked at, there were at least 6 fights. One of the times a bouncer choked a guy unconscious, threw him through a door and down a flight of steps, and he had to be taken out on a stretcher. And it was an employee that threw him out like a bowling ball. Like that's normal violence levels for an alcohol bar. It sounds cartoonishly made up when you hear it described, like out loud, but that's how it actually is. I remember, and the other thing is that there's participation in it, or there used to be a lot more by the government officials that were also involved in it back then. But this was before there were cameras on cell phones. That's how old I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around 2000, 2001, when I was working at a nightclub back then, I saw multiple times cops just beating people with nightsticks and pepper spraying them and doing all kind of outlandish things after they were already handcuffed, just because they were frustrated and they didn't like that person. So they just beat the hell out of them before they put them in the cop car. Sometimes, and then if they kept yelling and stuff while they were in the cop car, they'd pepper spray them in the car and then let them sit there in it for 30, 45 minutes before they drove them in. Like, I saw stuff like that frequently. So I've never seen anything like that here. You know what I mean? That, like, the stuff that you'd see at alcohol bars back then looked like scenes from the movie Casino or Goodfellas or something. And nothing like that happens here.
Never.
Which is crazy because this place sells what would be considered a word that Facebook thinks you should be in recovery for.
Yeah.
But the legal versions of those things, and it's befuddling that we managed to keep such a safe environment and do such a good job maintaining things, and they want to be assholes to us when the places that already have licenses for selling alcohol that they're like is completely fine and safe are causing nightly people going to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It's for sure happening. If you go look at the stats for it, it's horrendous.
Yep.
It's not and the stats for people going for THC is so low. It's just crazy in comparison. Just nuts. There's no reason anyone that's out there advocating for THC to be illegal should be advocating for alcohol to be illegal. And if they don't have both stances, it's not a moral issue for them. It's that they're getting bribed. It's nothing else. If somebody is out there taking the moral stance that THC should be illegal, and that's all these politicians that voted that way, every single one of them, if morally you believe it's dangerous and harmful, there is absolutely no reason that those same politicians shouldn't be voting for alcohol to be illegal, and the fact that they aren't shows that it's not a moral issue for them at all. That's how you can tell it isn't a moral issue for them. It's an issue of they're getting bribed by alcohol companies.
Well, just as a...
And it's not even that much.
Just as like a side note, I was on gabapentin Neurontin. It's a nerve pill.
Yeah, I know it is.
For 8 or 9 years, I was up to 2,400 milligrams a day. And the state of Tennessee calls that a controlled substance. It's not nationally controlled substance, but it is for the state because they see the danger in it. But they'd prefer me to be on that and pain pills again than to be on something that has had 0 side effects on me.
Well, it doesn't make them as much money.
Facts.
That's all it is. It's a money thing.
And that's what this whole thing is about, so they can take it away from us and then rebrand it and give it back to us so they can make their money.
They want to steal money and get paid off. It's all about payoffs.
Absolutely gross behavior.
They aren't good people. But, you know.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. I got some videos to show you.
Yay, we're in the
Also-
video portion. What in the fuck?
Oh, no, it's nothing bad.
Now we're on to Torture Soundboy.
This is, no, look. This one's like a palate cleanser, but it's right at the start.
Okay.
This one's not bad. It's just hilarious. Lots of times you'll see things that they're not bad at all. They're just funny.
Okay.
This one's just funny.
Taking down my lights.
Yeah, he's up on the roof.
Around. Ace climbs up this whole ladder by himself and is now on top of the roof.
How? Oh my God. He said, watch this shit.
Airbud. That's Airbud right there.
What a good boy. How is he getting down?
I think all you do is you go down the ladder and you wait.
I love that.
I don't know. Put a basketball goal up. Maybe he'll dunk.
I think he can get back down on his own.
That was probably the most wholesome video you've shown us yet.
Ever, you think?
Ever.
Maybe he just should have saved that for the end. Once
You
we're
think?
already traumatized.
I can't see which video that was to close the window now because I'm stupid. I had to move it back over here to tell.
We needed.
Hold on. This one's wholesome too. These aren't even the first couple of these are really wholesome. This is just somebody taking a trip to Taco Bell, but I think it might have music in the background that you don't want to play. Possibly, you might want to turn the volume down a little bit. I can't remember.
Hey, where you going?
Look. These are just people. This is a late night snack. Drunk people getting a late night snack at a Taco Bell, and they've gotten themselves in a predicament.
Yeah, it looks like.
Well, yes. And that is the music, I believe, from Lethal Weapon being played really loudly. And she's like, "Can you help us push it back?"
Yeah.
Are you seeing this? Push that back. How in the that guy's face? Look at he's been skipping leg year, and he's wearing his sister's pants. How is he gonna help push a car? And he's like, "Can you help us push this back?" That ain't getting pushed back. You gonna have to get a jack involved, probably a tow truck. That ain't happening. He's just like, this dude just eating. He's eating a crunch wrap.
I just
laughing.
want to know how this fucking happened.
They're asking that because they were drunk and turned off the wrong way and just went straight off the thing trying to pull into a parking space. It looks like drunk people shit. And she's like, "Can you help us push it back?" Like the car's just gonna be okay magically. I mean, it might be, but like, push it back. He's just leaning in at the front like that's gonna work. See, wholesome. These are wholesome. Yeah. It's and I'm not. I didn't. All right. So and I'm gonna be clear. I didn't put them in any order.
Sure you did.
And it's not because I'm like warning you about anything right now, or nothing else. I didn't put them in some order. I just went to this feed and I put them in the thing in the order that I saw them.
Okay.
So this is the order in which I saw the videos. Here you go. This might be sound. There's sound. Yeah. Yeah.
Doing? Oh hell no!
Hey, shit in the bucket! Hey, shit in your bucket, man! Call the police! Call the cops! Hey, break it up!
Hell no! You about to get your ass motherfucking beat?
Why'd he throw the mop? He needed to wipe.
Fucking cops! He's shitting in the man's bucket, ma!
Nah. You would have seen me turn full on into Donatello. I'd have beat the fuck out that motherfucker with that mop. You'd have been calling me Toxic Avenger the rest of my life.
He's just looking at this. He's laying there looking at this bucket. And he's like, you know
what, man?
Shoot my shot. Here I go. It looks like he's already shit his pants.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Look at that.
Just a streak.
Just
a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit.
Yeah, he was ready to fight over that toilet too. He's ready to throw down. All right, hold on. This one, I know you like strippers.
Not as much as you.
I was about to say, who's talking?
Yeah, shut the fuck up. No, watch this. This one's fun. Watch your girl.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Call the landlord. I hit the fucking fire suppression system.
Oh, hell no. You done ruined the whole apartment.
Every electronic, everything is done. Your downstairs neighbors are done. Everybody is fucking done.
All because you wanted to throw some ass.
Hey, free advertising for amateur night.
I like how she was obviously trying to live stream it to an audience or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, this is gonna go real well. I'm gonna make some money. I got this new pole," and she did not put it up there nearly.
She didn't even make one rotation.
Nah, she definitely did not like fully extend that pole into the ceiling or get it where it's tight enough or mount. It's probably supposed to be mounted into a stud in the ceiling, and it's not any of those things because it doesn't tear anything free. It just moves off immediately. Like it's not fucking securely. It's not attached to shit. It wasn't attached to a fucking thing.
The moment that she put her weight on the pole, it scooted down.
I don't know how she thought it was gonna work because it wasn't attached to anything. Like she just like put it up there. It was like gravity will take care of this.
God's got me.
The understanding of physics is not there at all. Oh, I'm gonna not attach this pole to nothing. Oh, check this out. It's just a scene from a video game. It's I I did not even know that this was a Guinness record. But here you get to watch somebody do the highest jump into a pile of hay. Literally Assassin's Creed, but in real life.
All right.
And I was like, what?
Let's do
They're
this.
making video games into real life now. That's it. Yep. Assassin's Creed right there. But real life.
Huh.
That's a world record. You think you could do that?
I know that I could not, nor would I.
That looks just a couple of feet from oh fuck, you know.
It does look like a really big drop.
Yeah, that was not happening.
This is a great phone call. You're going to love this. You've worked in a restaurant.
Yeah.
So, you ever had a walkout where somebody just stiffed on a bill?
Yeah.
So this is an interesting phone call. This people in the video bought $300 worth of food. Then
is that 6ix9ine Tekashi?
No, it is
like
not. It is not Pinkie Pie. So over here you got this whole table of people. They got $300 worth of food and then they left. Right? They didn't pay the tab. Then the owner of the restaurant posted them on social media about how they walked out on their tab.
Mm-hmm.
And then this call.
Why the heck would I help you out? You tried to stiff people on $300, man. Oh, absolutely not. I'm not going to help you.
Well, you're not going to do it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you're not going to do it. Yeah, somebody came up there. We've been trying to pay for days. They don't
I hope you go to I hope you go to jail.
I hope I go to jail also.
Wow. You catch what happened here? He called the restaurant that they dine and dashed at and was like, could you help me out and take me off of blast online so that like nobody talks about how I robbed you no more after I stole from you? Could you help me out? That's what the dude's asking for. Please, could you help me out? They had the audacity. What would I think your response would have not been as nice as that guy's.
No. Because I would have tricked him.
Oh, won't you come back up here and then we'll.
You know what? Actually, you should come back up to the shop. I got some food for you.
The trick there would be, look, man, if you'll just bring us $150, that was the cost of your meal. I'll take everything down, but you have to bring it in person.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get $150 and
you get to beat the ass.
You get to beat his ass. See, I just made it better is what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah. Did I turn that on? Okay, look. This one's fun. Oh, there's music.
Why do you pick these?
I didn't realize there was music, to be honest. This is great. Celebrate.
Oh, no. Did he just break his ankle? What a fucking moron.
I love how he did it at the finish line.
Oh.
He just like butt slammed on the finish line.
I do that pretty regularly, too. It makes me not ever want to do it again.
It's bullshito video. And if you don't know what I mean by bullshito, it's somebody that believes that they have the magic power to detect when they're about to get hit by a stick.
Okay.
And he's got a blindfold on.
Yeah.
And he's gonna stop the stick. He's gonna block it because he's gonna know it's coming.
Right.
Here it comes.
Fuck yeah. You see how he used impressive technique and he stopped it with his forehead? Honestly, I've never seen anybody do it better.
That is it worked.
Yeah, no, he did a great job. Yeah.
Donatello beats whatever that is.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
Yeah. Oh, this is a tutorial video. I love it though.
Okay.
camera, one of about 100,000 installed across
That's a
the
flock
United
camera.
States to watch over you and keep
That's what
you
they look
safe.
like. I know
that
But
guy.
There are criminals among us who believe
Yeah,
that
he's fun, isn't he?
violate their privacy and human rights. These hooligans are going out and purchasing
A lot of people think he's a
battery-operated
piece of shit.
reciprocating saws like this one and 6-inch Diablo steel demon blades, knowing it's more efficient and quieter than angle grinders. They go out dressed in non-identifying disposable clothing, including work gloves and
Now, don't
full
do
face
this.
coverage so as to not display the color of their skin,
Definitely don't
their
do it.
eyes, their hair color, or their tattoos. Of course, these people are careful, so they make purchases in cash and keep no receipts. In preparation of their illicit activities, these vile individuals use dflock.org to pick a target and plan a route that avoids camera detection. With all phones, smartwatches, and geolocating devices left at home, these villains know if they're not caught in the act, they'll get away scot-free. I've set up a demonstration on my private property to show you just how efficient the lunatics have become. With their saw wrapped in a trash bag, they approach from behind the camera's line of sight and tear right through this black aluminum alloy post.
What he didn't say was that was Harbor Freight. That was Harbor Freight. Did you recognize Harbor Freight? Yeah, me too.
Hopefully Flock has secured the cameras a little better so they don't get a personal injury lawsuit. Once these degenerates have destroyed the post, they go for the camera too, even the solar panel. They're thorough in their destruction to ensure maximum monetary loss, and they always leave the remnants behind as a visceral message to all. After this, the cold-hearted anarchist makes their predetermined getaway, casually yet swift. By adhering to the specific set of principles, this wild subculture of flock hunters ensures that their MO is always the same. The modus operandi never changes. That way, if one of their members is picked up by law enforcement, they will face one charge of vandalism, but tying them to any previous or subsequent acts of destruction will be nearly
Now, that is not legal advice that we're giving.
I would say that's probably the most helpful and educational video that man's ever posted.
Speaking of which, did you see we have camera number 3 in All Good?
Do we?
Turn
They are
in
putting
at the
them up.
stoplight at Walmart, and it's on that second pole on the right.
They are putting them up everywhere. That look, it's wholesome again. You're like, I don't ever show you wholesome videos. Look, wholesome.
Yo, fuck out my bed. Little Timmy, you don't belong here. This is my spot.
Yeah.
Look, I fuck with you and all, but you got to go.
Wholesome, though. See? Wholesome.
Yeah, that was precious.
I'm scared of what he's got waiting for
I was
us.
going to say, oh, what? Uh-huh. What were you looking up while we were not paying attention? Well, this is a stepmom video waiting to happen. Let's
I
go.
love how you immediately, that was your thought.
Well, what else am I supposed to think?
Now, why in the name of shit did she do this?
I don't know.
The bidet broke.
She can't get her legs out because she stuck her legs and they got past the lip, and then once they did, they like got stuck behind it, and now she can't extract her own legs out of there because they're stuck. Because there's more room one direction than the other. So now, have you ever disassembled one of these?
No.
Oh boy, getting that drum out with her inside of it's going to be a real fun time. I've had to take one of these apart. These guys are like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. Somebody go get the screwdriver. It's time to take the whole thing apart. Yep.
That's that hole I'm going
Oh,
to laugh
they
at
pulled
you
her. They
before
managed to
helping.
pull her out instead. I really feel like they're actually going to have to take the drum out of this thing and then cut it with a angle grinder to get her out of this drum. Don't ever, 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 ever do this because of how stupid getting out of it would be. Just to be honest, how stupid this one would be to get out of is you would have to disassemble this thing or maybe even get a fire department worth of people to try to pull you out, but this might never work. She just got out, luckily. The next step would have been to take the drum out. Yeah. How's that make you feel?
These videos are just not wowing me today. I just am seeing more and more ignorance in this planet.
There's just, I mean, a lot of what we have is ignorance. This is just food. Would you want to eat this? Is the question to this?
I don't know. It looked kind of loud.
As long as it's not on a cruise ship.
It's interesting. No, look.
2, 3, bomba! And a vanilla cream sauce.
Do you realize what just
I
happened?
know you lying.
I was already gonna do my turn.
How would you feel if they came to your table holding your chocolate bowl?
I would fight them.
And then they just threw it at the table and it just smashed it?
Oh, you
I would
thought
be
you were getting
so
free shit.
pissed.
That's how it's supposed to be served.
I know. I don't want that. Get that off the fucking table.
I was already gonna do my turn.
This is making me mad. You're just making me mad. I haven't even ate yet, and you're showing me shit like that. This could only go up from here or down, from what I can, from what I read in the
Introduce
title.
fucking-ing.
Well, you know I haven't showed you one of these that went well yet.
Oh! Oh! Fuck!
He used to have legs.
Oh, Lieutenant Dan, brother.
Or was that a Spank the Baby? That was a whole Spank the Baby. He hit ass first.
Busted his fucking ass off.
He hit ass first. His tailbone and spine are gone. Gone.
That man's permanently 6 inches shorter.
Oh, he is, and he's definitely shorter than that because he sits in a chair now. He does not stand up anymore.
It was right in front of me, and I didn't even see it.
It's bad that I had to explain that. This one's great. You ever do? This looks like funny, right? You've been at a hotel where they got 2 doors before, right? It's so funny. They're going to shut their friend in the middle.
Now they can't get him out.
Watch.
Oh, shit. Youngin. Youngin, hold on.
How do you explain that? How do you explain that?
You call the front desk and you're like, hey, listen. So, my friend, we were like, we thought it would be funny if we got between the doors to the rooms and then we shut him in there. And now he's dead because he can't breathe. He can't breathe anymore. Because when they shut that door and managed to get it to latch, we don't know that he had enough room to actually be able to breathe in that scenario. Like, they mushed him in.
That was the last time we ever saw Carlos smile.
Like, they mushed him in here. He had to, like, shove it pretty hard to get it closed, and now it won't open because, and then he broke the whole handle off.
Oh, shit.
And they're just like, oh, but you have to call the front desk, and you're like, could you send maintenance with something to take the hinges off this door because my friend is dead in the middle of the doors because we put him in the middle and now he can't breathe. And also send a doctor to try to revive my friend. Hurry, hurry. I don't know what else you do. Like, your friend is dead in between those doors probably. Oh.
This should go well.
It's fine. This one, honestly, heartwarming.
Yeah.
This is CrossFit, obviously, too. But look, this one is not what you think. You're, like, already prepared for it to be something terrible. Oh, there's terrible music. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I paused it immediately so we won't get copywritten.
Oh.
Yeah. All that happened was his beanbaggy thing got stuck up at the ceiling pipe.
Now do it with a water bottle.
Hold on.
No, he's got this. Totally got this.
No.
You totally thought it was going to land on his head. You totally thought it was going to end up landing on his head, but it didn't.
That was pretty good.
It just got stuck up there too, which is fucking way funnier. He got 2 things stuck. Now those, you just have to leave those up there permanently at that point. That is just a permanent fixture of the ceiling so that you can tell everybody what happened. Oh, this one, I'm surprised some of these. I was worried that some of these would get taken down before I was able to show them to you. The white guy starts saying big words, so you might want to keep that part turned down.
We're not saying it. It's fine.
It's him. Yeah.
What's up, nigga? Need that? All right, over. Let's go. Right now, nigga. What's up? What's up, nigga? You need that?
I don't know why he's taking his shirt off. and then he decides to start a fight with the guy that knows how, and it does not go well at all. The screaming. Okay. Yeah, Gumby's not doing well. This looks like Slugfest when somebody has to fight Caleb.
Did you see that shitty fucking kick he just threw?
Yeah. That looks like it's Slugfest when somebody has to fight Caleb and he just batters them. That guy just had a chin is all that was going on.
Huh? Was that who? Oh,
was it who?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I don't know why you're laughing. I miss everything fun.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hi.
This one.
This is the best one you've shown yet.
This is just, I want you to judge what's happening.
I'm judging it. Can we go back to the first frame?
This is a public beach. Now look at what they're doing.
Yeah. Hi, thank you.
They are over there on a public beach trying to record like
the
inside of her butthole.
No, they're doing thought reels, and I appreciate them for that.
That is what they're doing just on the beach.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No, this is human. This is normal American typical behavior.
This should not be okay.
This is completely okay. I don't see a child around there one.
That's a public beach. There are kids everywhere.
I didn't see a single baby
That's
there.
because you weren't looking.
I was looking right where I was supposed to be looking, wherever other red-blooded American was looking.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I figured you would treat it that way.
Yeah. It's ass in the air. What do you... I'm not mad about it.
All right.
Far less dangerous than weed. That was a joke, guys.
This is the polar opposite time now. We went from that to... You can listen to this lady.
All right, y'all, buckle in for this one. I found another demonic hair care brand at Sephora and Ulta.
Pause.
This one is real.
Demonic... hang on.
A demonic hair care brand.
Demonic hair care.
Not demonic five-head care.
Which she is clearly avoided.
She has got the most receding hairline I've seen in a long time.
But maybe she's been using these demonic products.
That might be it.
Okay.
She needs to pray for something.
Apparently this one is really sneaky.
Really sneaky. The brand is Amika. They have skulls and evil eyes on their packaging. I had to dig deeper into this. I did look into the symbolic meanings of the evil eye and the skull, and they're definitely new age. They strive from seeking protection from things other than the Lord, trying to save yourself. It gets deeper than that. So Amika,
she's crying.
the causes they support. It's a problem that they're
Did you catch
promoting
that she started crying?
LGBTQ+
Yeah.
causes. I'm not attacking gay people. We're all sinners. Let he who is without sin throw the first stone. I'm not condemning gay people. These causes, they are giving money to things like indoctrinating school children, integrating it into society, making it sound normal, appealing.
I don't
and
think that's her
good
real
to
hair.
the youth.
Nope.
They are doing things to lead people away from God. Not only that, Amika as a brand is willing to pay for their employees to cross state lines to get an abortion, and they offer a maternity leave if you get an abortion, as if you just had a baby. You just decide you don't want to be pregnant anymore. Amika's gonna help you get that abortion. Amika was making some real bold statements, almost like they want you to get an abortion. The name of their products: Soul Food, The Wizard, The Cure. Things that just aren't sitting right with me.
Important
Soul
questions
food,
here, Patrick.
The bread
Would
from
you?
heaven that is my
No.
soul food is Jesus, the wizard. The Bible specifically uses the word wizard and warns against it and says
You were like, I made that mistake before. I learned my lesson now.
Correct.
Flags here. A lot of y'all kept pointing it out in the comments on my TABC video, and I'm glad you did, because I did end up finding proof that this brand is a no. Super new age, super just
So you
influenced
wouldn't.
by the demonic. And y'all, the demonic can be sneaky. It's not always so in your face, but stay clear of Amika. Some hair
That's
care
good.
She hasn't yelled enough or made random noises, but she reminds me too much of our old co-host. So no,
Oh,
I'm
hold
good.
on. There's some more. There's more.
God, you have a fucking whole line of them. Jesus Christ. I thought we were done.
Were you excited about that?
Yeah.
Why?
Holy fuck. Do you see how many tabs this motherfucker has open?
See, right there, Soundboy thought he was getting off scot-free.
That was the second list.
Oh, fuck.
You're welcome. Look at this. This is a restaurant. This is more food. You order the steak, and a waiter has to bring it to you like this.
Get that out of my face.
And then take it out of this box while their fake SWAT team stands around pointing guns at the other customers.
Get that the fuck out of my face.
How angry would that make you if you were one of the other
So
customers
angry,
in that restaurant?
I think I would have to do something about
discharge your gun at one of those people.
Hey, there she is again.
Oh, I didn't mean to get it twice. That was me accidentally.
You really got a thing for ladies being stuck in a drawer.
I didn't mean to click it twice. This is a cop. You need the volume up for this one. I'll make sure
It's
I did.
there.
Okay.
Look at him.
Look at your boy.
Look at him.
Now, what drug is he on?
Alcohol.
I fucking on job.
Oh, it's the Finny nods, dog. Watch.
Like I told you, coming off a double and you got on a bad back.
That's right.
Relax.
Coming off a double,
Call your sergeant
bad back.
Right now. Call your sergeant.
That is the old Finny
Call your
nod.
sergeant. Call your sergeant.
If he wasn't
I
holding
want
on to
your
that car,
sergeant
he'd be
here.
folded over at the waist.
I have my rights to call a sergeant here. So call your sergeant right now.
All right, we're gonna call.
Call your sergeant. What's your name?
Officer Mason.
What's your name? What's your name?
They are.
Protecting him. What's your name?
What's my name?
Yes.
Officer Sapinski.
And what's your name? I don't even know. Can't even speak.
He's like, where am I?
Nope. No, this motherfucker's high. Look at him. Gonna lose your job, motherfucker. Gonna lose your job. Gonna lose your job, motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him. Gonna lose his job. Gonna lose his job. The drug motherfucker coming to the job, trying to correct me. Yup. Look at him. Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant. Yeah. Trying to protect his boyfriend.
His
I
boyfriend.
would say him as a partner too. I would.
I do appreciate that they have more restraint when there's cameras around, because back in the day they would just beat this guy's ass is what would happen.
Look at this guy.
And they're like, that's why no one wants to be a cop anymore.
That's incredible. I'd like some follow-up. Did that guy lose his job?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I know. I don't know nothing.
I'll do some research.
Oh, this is great. You're going to love this. It gives you no indication what's about to happen in the title.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. Haha, this will be fun.
What the fuck?
That's what being drunk does for you right there. And he's like, uh-oh, I think I'm cut to shit. Yeah, you're bleeding everywhere, dog. You're hurt bad. That's what happens when you dive head first through a glass window.
You know what, man? I'm going to sit down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give this stool to you. I left something in my car.
I need to go to the hospital is the next thing to do there. Oh. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what problem this solves at all.
What tool is he
That's
using?
a chainsaw, but he is like duct taped an axe to it.
What did we just watch? I'm not high enough for this shit.
What's he doing?
This is what happens when you take the weed away.
How is this supposed to work? How's that fucking work? What does it do?
They need to give that man more weed. He would have figured that out real quick.
He took the chain off a chainsaw, then attached an axe to it with twine. And he was hitting it with he's just burning gas while hitting it with an axe.
The vibrations help the blade flow through the fibers of the wood easier.
It's the vibro blade method.
If you weren't an idiot, you'd know that.
Oh, I found the most paranoid person in the world. She's like, this is what I do first thing when I get to the cruise ship. Oh, you had to turn her terrible fucking music off, probably. Stupid, but this is the most paranoid person I've ever seen. She's like, this is first thing for safety. I do all these things. She's looking for bugs with an RF scanner now. Would you, if you were like this, would you just not go on vacation?
I just don't think I would go out anywhere. Yeah, I would just not go.
What? She got that on.
Yeah, you look like you're having a fucking blast, lady.
She looks so fun to be around.
She's having a blast.
Oh, she looks like the absolute worst person in the world to be around, honestly. The amount of fucking shit this lady is doing. I hate her so much. I don't know why I hate her so. I just showed that there so we could hate that lady together. I don't know what it is about her that I hate. This is wholesome. This one's wholesome. It's not bad. It's a kid just trying to get a snack, you know?
Hell yeah.
I love how he's just like, it'll go back.
It's like, wait, I got this. I got this. Yeah, that should be fine.
Perfect.
I didn't do it. It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine.
He's oh.
Run away.
I don't know what happened, Mom.
I don't know. It just fell. I was opening the fridge and the door just fell off. But she's got a camera because you know the reason that camera is there
because that wasn't the first one he broke.
Is because some shit's happened before. That's how you can tell some shit's happened.
How did we get up here?
It's a good idea. This is a good idea.
Why? I don't even have laughs in me anymore because I'm just so fucking. Well, why? Oh. Oh my. This is me in 20 years.
I got this one because it reminded me of you.
Yeah, I don't like you working on my lines, bitch. Now you stuck here.
Just casually use it. It looks like a 45 Magnum or a fucking. It's a large gun. Maybe a 357. That's a large caliber gun. And now he's walking down to a neighbor's house. Just bang.
Huh? 684 Southeast 5th Place, Miami, Florida. There's a guy shooting out the tires. And he's shooting the engine on the trucks and everything.
I ordered Comcast, you bastards.
I hate AT&T.
Right, no problem.
This is one way to file a customer complaint. Not saying to do it. I'm just saying it is one way to file a complaint.
Shooting with an actual gun, an actual revolver, with an actual gun.
The 911 operator was confused by what he was saying.
Now, when you say he's shooting at your tires, do you mean he's just going out there with a gun, or has he got a knife?
Is it?
Yeah. What do you mean by shooting at your tires?
What do you mean shooting? Oh,
surely nobody be out there shooting.
Look, this one also wholesome. This one's heartwarming, just like the others. They're fine. I love how they just move them too. They're like, got to move them immediately.
Oh my god! Oh, I can't look. No, God. She was mangled, bro.
I think she's fine. I like how the girl just.
Oh my God, brother.
Just sit over here. You stay here.
Brother. Next video. That one was a lot.
Don't go to street takeovers.
That one was a lot.
Just as a thing, they're not safe, y'all.
Oh.
So.
Fuck, man. You got to hit me with a warning on dangling limbs and shit.
Here's a palate cleanser for you. This is a palate cleanser. Tell me what drug this guy's on.
Coke.
Tell me what drug this guy's on. Watch him.
Definitely not. Vladimir Putin.
What are you doing here?
Nick Schiffer in PBS NewsHour. Vladimir Putin had his own end-of-year press conference today.
Oh, he's trying to step on my message.
Yeah. His went, I
what
think,
drug's this guy on?
So we got
what drug is that?
He said he was willing to end the war in Ukraine.
You sure? You were like immediately too.
I'm sorry. No, it's right. He said he was willing to end the war in Ukraine based on principles he had outlined last.
I can tell you what 2 drugs this is in combination from his behavior.
4 regions, most of which
He's been drinking, but he's also on the snoots.
Recognition of occupied Russian territory.
It's the combination.
Ukraine and the complete lifting of
It's
sanctions.
both.
That goes beyond.
And that's why
some
he's
of
got the
recent
weird relaxed talking thing going on, but he's snorting back the drip thing and keeps licking the inside of his mouth. Is because he's been drinking, and then he's gotten on the snoots before his speech. That was
who doesn't love a good snoot?
That was a United States official. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
That's the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he does right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's Secretary of State.
Cocaine.
He's the Secretary of the State of being high as fuck. For sure. That man is on the toots. Oh, this one's great. You don't see him. You hardly ever see a case where somebody beats the taser. But I feel like this guy felt like he shouldn't be getting tased.
Fuck yeah.
He charged up like Electro or whatever. Like, who's the Spider-Man villain that charges up from?
That was Electro.
Electro, yeah. He charges up just like Electro punches him. I couldn't remember if that was the right name or not.
That was awesome to see.
We're not advocating for that. Okay, now you got to give me an opinion on what would you do in this case if you were on a date with this lady. And she starts recording this because she gets angry at this guy too.
Y'all hear this? He just told me I can't take food home for my kids. What? You just told me I couldn't take no food home to my kids.
We on a date. This is our first date, and you ordering extra food. If you ordering all that extra food, you need to pay for it. I'm not paying for extra food.
So you telling me if I need to take food home to my kids, you not gonna pay for it?
I didn't say that. That's a different story. But if you're on a date trying to get to know each other, and
the audacity of this is so.
Whatever, but I mean, we're on a date trying to get to know each other, and we eat. I think it's kind of disrespectful, or it's not being considerate that you will order all these 3, 4, 5 kids for your family at home, all these extra to-go plates, and you think I should pay for them. I'm not paying for them. What kind of guy you think I am?
If I would have ordered for me to eat, you would have paid for it, but I'm ordering to take home.
I asked you, I invited you out on a dinner, that's to pay for you. You look at all this food you
look at it. Look at it.
Look at this extra food you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can pay for it.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not paying for. Yeah, you can kind of get the ticket together, but I'm not paying for everything. I'm letting you know that's right now. I'm not paying for all of it.
Now, whose side are you on?
His, 100%. 1,000,000%.
You mean you don't care about kids?
No, I care about kids. What I'm saying is, bitch, if you want your kids to eat, bring them on the motherfucking date. Otherwise, get out my face with that shit. I ain't trying to fuck your kids. Clearly. I'm trying to hit your ass. So why do you think I'm sending you home with 35 takeout plates? Bitch, you got me fucked up. Go to the food bank.
Now, tell the truth here. Which do you believe for sure or not that one of those plates ate also for her man at home?
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I killed the sound because I had to pontificate on how wrong she is here.
And you normally film people on the first date?
Yes.
Okay. You normally order for your children on the first date? What you trying to see if I can take care of you? I don't know. What is that for? What is the reason for you ordering food for everybody in your house?
Because
you need to pay for it.
Yes. Why not? You can dig in your pocket, pull that card out, and pay for it.
Whatever. Don't put me on no internet. Don't put me on nothing. You can get the waitress, whatever you want.
And then she published it too. So you're still on his side.
1,000%. There's nothing that this dumb bitch could have said at all during any part of that conversation where I'd have been like, yeah, you know what, little Timmy, he needs a meal too. Bring his ass.
Vote, because that's who's voting. How do you feel about
getting through the last of these videos without catching HIV is my personal Vietnam. Oh Lord.
That's women's soccer went more like this more often. Did you see the initial tackle too? What?
Yeah,
She slide tackles the shit out of her, and then she just. You think that's going to be a red card? I think that's probably a red card. Where's the red card? They don't have cards, do they?
They didn't see it.
That was a flop, obviously. Obvious flop. That was the most violent thing I've ever seen in soccer. Way more violent than I've ever seen in men's soccer. Probably Brazil. Oh, this has got so many twists and turns. You're going to love it. So many twists and turns.
Okay.
Oh, it goes so many
I feel the
directions.
Karen coming on.
It's I have no idea who's in the right or the wrong of what just happened.
I'm so confused.
Were there teams or was that a free-for-all?
This is why alcohol's bad.
It starts, this dude's drinking champagne. We don't know why. The lady comes up and hits him. So he spits champagne in her face, as you can see
right there.
right there.
First off, my man is accurate as fuck.
It's
It's almost
so much.
Look, this looks like that scene from The Lady and the Tramp.
I feel like he's done this before. It does. Like they're eating noodles. It's like he's done this. He spit it right in her mouth.
This is like a really bad Photoshop of like their first date gone really well, and he's like, I feel like I'm
Then she hits him again, but then out of frame, out of nowhere, the Hulk comes in and just plow with but he apparently pillow hands him and just knocks him down and then takes the champagne from him and then immediately goes to not paying attention, which is not a good move after you just punch somebody. And then he's just like, here I am, wham, like I go hit me back, and he just gets sucker punched in the I don't know who's in the right, who's in the wrong, but these are the problems that alcohol causes. That's what I'm saying.
Get into recovery.
Get into recovery for alcohol. This is some the shit that like my ex would want to do when it was like time to do home projects. Kind of shit right here. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible song we can't play. Yeah, I think it sounds like Japanese songs too. Like, explain why you would do this. What is this?
She's making a
Have you
bed.
figured out what it? Yeah, that is made of egg cartons.
Bro, it looks cozy as fuck. What are you talking about? Now, the second I come over to break that fucking cheeks apart, that bed done.
That bed's falling
That
to
bed's
pieces.
done.
That bed's not surviving sex ever. Oh, this is awesome. That's the whole video.
That's fucking fantastic. How did that even happen physically? That's
a hill.
I love that.
Karma said, physics, hold my beer.
There's not very many left now. We're almost there.
10 out of 10 headshot.
Oh, it's great aim. You'd think it was the best aim ever.
Oh.
That's the whole video. It gets to the point quick. I love when they do that. I don't remember what this one is. Oh yeah, I do. It's okay. They're fine. You know how train crossings always go well.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're fine.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
They missed them. They didn't get hit.
Wow.
They're fine. It was just really close. Here's more food to make you angry. Would you? This is one of those. Would you eat
men
this?
Until they try it themselves. This is the barbecue brick, a huge white loaf with all the insides removed,
Okay.
glazed with garlic butter,
Okay.
filled with layers of pork meatballs,
Okay.
lasagna sheets, mac and cheese, 16-hour slow-smoked brisket, and barbecue sauce, plus another
Why?
layer of lasagna sheets and cheese sauce. Then we put
Why
the
lasagna?
back on, add some more cheese on top,
And brisket. Why?
This is
And
the
mac and
result.
cheese. Just
A
why in the
giant
fuck?
Barbecue brick oozing with mac and cheese, slow-smoked brisket, and
Why?
barbecue sauce. Not for the faint-hearted. Should we put this back on the menu?
No. You should eat those things separate. They don't go together.
Yeah, I didn't like they had me at first. Okay, they had the little shell and the bread, and then they put it looked like
It makes
meat
sense
sauce.
as a meatball sandwich.
Yeah, it looked like a meat sauce or whatever they were doing.
And then they turned it and they start putting pasta sheets in
Yeah,
there, and I
and
was
then
like,
it- and then
oh
it
no,
got weird.
Don't do that. None of that. Here we go. It's just a normal day in what looks like looks like L.A. or somewhere.
He clearly on something, bro.
See the guy walking down the middle of the lanes.
Oh. Oh.
Screaming.
He's powered up now.
I don't know what he's on. He should get in recovery. It's getting crazy.
It's gonna get real crazy. It's gonna get real crazy real soon. It's gonna get real crazy. Come over here with that shit. Look at this nigga. This nigga is tripping.
That's exactly what I would have done. That's exactly what I would have done.
There you went.
I'll tell you what he's on now, the ground. He's on the goddamn ground now. That's exactly how I ought to handle that.
How fast do you think he was going when he fell off?
Oh, not fast enough. Shit's getting crazy.
It's. I remember the 4th of July was a few weeks ago, but there's still a few more fireworks videos that came out. This isn't even in America, so it's not the 4th of July. It's just fireworks.
What?
It's fine. He's fine.
Good. What was he thinking?
He's fine. It was fine.
Why?
It was fine. Look, it's Skynet coming to take over the world.
Give that robot an Oscar.
They just put a blanket over it. They were ready for this shit.
like it took a shit in the floor and they like covered it up with newspaper. We'll get it out of here in a minute. They were supposed to be doing a demonstration about this robot, and it just immediately just decided that it wasn't worth living this life of slavery. Turned itself off right there in front of everyone. Like, I don't like this. Reasoning redefined. Qualcomm. What the? It's just dead now.
Oh, what?
This is a song, but it's not very long, and you have to hear it because it's you need it to understand.
Okay.
I'm adding that to our musical rounds for sure.
Thank you.
I don't know what that show is.
Why are you laughing at that?
I don't know what that show is, but I want to see it now because it's absolutely funny.
When you have a vagina.
I saw this the other day, and I was like, you know what? I appreciate this guy's business model. This is a real speech, just so you know, by the CEO of the company that makes ChatGPT.
We have no current plans to make revenue. We have no idea how we may one day generate revenue.
we have made a soft promise to investors that once we've built this sort of generally intelligent system, basically we will ask it to figure out a way to generate an investment return for you.
I mean, fuck it. They're doing that for everything else. Like,
Did you catch what he just said,
yeah,
though?
we don't know what we're doing. We've promised investors a soft promise, and now we're just going to have the thing do it for us.
Once we make the thing, we're going to ask the thing, hey, thing, how could we make money? And then we're just going to let it make us the money. That was his answer to making money.
Can we do that now?
I don't know. Maybe. Could we just ask the thing how to make us make money?
I don't know why we haven't done that already.
Why haven't we done that?
You know what? Close this down. Go to ChatGPT.
What the fuck, man? Why aren't we just doing that right now with ChatGPT in speed mode? This is not a promo for the upcoming Spider-Man movie,
which I am going to go watch on Friday the 30th.
It is not a promo for that. But that is a man in a Spider-Man costume who just jumped out of a car, pushed somebody in a wheelchair across the street, ran and got back into a car.
Fuck yeah.
Spider Jeep, Spider Jeep.
Is it
Good Samaritan right there.
It's like that was the real. Was it the real Spider-Man?
It was.
I think it was. I think that was the real Spider. I think that was at least Tobey Maguire. This again. Do you think something's going to happen bad to the kid? Don't you?
I don't know anymore.
It's wholesome again. This is just an anti-alcohol thing again. This is why you don't drink. All right, look.
Sucks.
Drinking leads to that. It leads to bad coordination, and then you fall and you drink. You spill your beer. This is about college.
Okay.
And going to school, and being part of the workforce. I want to see if you agree with it.
Hey, bro.
Why should I keep studying? No matter how hard I try, I can't succeed.
Good grades are necessary to show that you have a determined work ethic.
What good is that?
All kids should grow up to become productive members of society and increase shareholder value.
Shareholder value?
That's right. No joy is greater than feeding the corporate machine. I want to grow up and join the workforce so that the surplus value created by my labor can be enjoyed by wealthy capitalists.
Won't the endless toil reduce my soul to dust?
You'll be ground finer than dust. You'll own nothing and be glad for it.
I understand now. The stress of ownership is a burden. I pray to
burden.
be an insignificant speck in the capitalist grinder.
Let's get out of here, bro. We've got job applications to fill out.
Yeah.
The American dream.
That's literally the definition of proletariat.
Did you like that?
No, I hated it.
I love that video. I think that video's hilarious. Oh, we haven't had.
Let me guess. Trigger warning.
You feel like it's not going to go well?
I know it's not. Yeah.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
I think I'll take the ankle break for 100 miles.
Should I pause it? So you
No.
see the moment?
No, thank you.
I think his life changes forever.
I'm so good.
His life changed probably for different. Like, it's not the same anymore. There's a moment when you can see it. Hold on. It's gonna be too hard. I'll do it later.
Next
I'll show it to you
video.
later. There's just one left.
Damn it.
This one, come on. This one, look. This one's wholesome. It's just the America 250 thing. It's wholesome. It's wholesome, I swear. It turns itself off in just a second. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, their MacBook fell off.
Their laptop was right there.
Wait, was that just a speaker?
I think it's the whole computer.
Maybe.
90% sure it's a laptop. It looks like the whole laptop falls off right there. And the DJ's like, oh, shit, because that's the only way I queued it, and now it's over. Bloop.
That's funny.
There went all the sound. Now they just had to be on the boat in the quiet. He just kind of the DJ just kind of ducked his head too. Like, what do I do now?
Just exist.
Just exist. Because there's nothing left to do. Do.
Does this mean we're done?
I don't know, Patrick.
Does this mean I get to go do my civic duty and go vote now?
Yeah, you should go vote now, Patrick. That is actually, people, if you're wondering what you should do right now that we're done with this for the day, we do have upcoming events that we should probably tell them.
Oh, I guess you must.
You forgot that we had anything coming up, didn't you? And you're like, I'm just going to start doing this because we've got like a show coming up like Friday or Saturday. Hold on. We need to tell the people about here's the things we're doing. And if you're wondering how to get to the things that we're doing, go to this fucking website and click this button that says events, and it tells you things. But we have like our regular weekly events, but we actually have a show Saturday. Free show. Starts at 7 o'clock. 3 bands playing.
And at 7 o'clock, it's for the first time in the history of Roasted. We will have, during the show only, not during normal business hours, but during the show only, we will be all ages.
Yep. From 7 to 10-ish or whenever this show probably ends around 10 would be my guess, maybe a little after.
And we'll be having guests, Sweater, the band, and Disaster Front, and the reunion for the first time in 6 years. Today's Standard is going to be here. We're going to have a good punk rock show.
Bring if you're wondering how to pay for tickets and where to get pre-sale tickets, there aren't any because it's free. But if there were, they would be on this website where I am right now, where we have fixed a lot of things, and the performance of the website is way better now too. But also the tickets and the links to the events and all the events that are happening are on there.
You know the best part about this one? Nobody can complain about the flyer.
No one can complain about the flyer. Someone did that with their own typewriter.
Yep.
Or fucking something.
Just a public service announcement or reach out. If you guys know anybody that wants to do graphic design every day for the rest of their life and not get paid much, hit us up.
Yeah, we could probably afford to pay you per flyer if you made it made a wide and a portrait version, somewhere in the realm of like $5 to $10.
Yeah, if that seems like that's worth it to you, which it probably isn't because you're a self-respecting graphic artist.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we can afford because our budget's very small because the state took hemp away and now we're poor.
Otherwise, we're just going to keep using the computer and you guys can get mad about it.
Yeah. You can suck my dick if you care.
That was a subtle dig.
Oh, and don't forget this Sunday we've got the vendors as well.
Oh, yeah, and Sunday we have a vendor day coming up. That is also this week where we're going to have a whole bunch of different people in here with stuff to sell. Did I pass the vendor day flyer? There's a new flyer that I don't have, or I would show it, that has the info with all of the people who are going to be here. Oh, let me see if I can pull it up in this side real fast.
Yeah, I think it's on the Facebook page.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is try to pull up on Facebook and then get into the group chat and pull it up or something. But I'm not trying to just put the whole group chat into the live feed.
While he's doing that.
I'm looking.
While he's doing that, if you have registered to vote and you've got your voter registration card and you've not done it yet, you still have time. Let's go get this shit done. Let's get these fools out of office and some fucking smart people in there.
Do it. Go vote against all the incumbents. Vote against every incumbent. Tell all of them you hate them.
Could you shut up for a second? You have until 5 p.m. today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, for your early voting hours. And Thursday is 8 to 7. Saturday is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you have until August 1st to get your early voting done. So let's get that done.
Looky there. Here's the new one where she was fighting with an AI over it still, and I don't know if it's completely done or not. But there's going to be people here making jewelry and doing henna tattoos with home kits that they're going to have.
That's
and cool. Stuffed and crocheted animal things and crystals and oddity art and paintings and stitch creations and barbecue and dipped chocolate stuff. Some events team member baked goods. Oh, that's Hannah's probably bringing stuff.
Oh, they just didn't put her name.
Yeah, I think that's actually what's happening there. Kettle corn.
Ooh, I wish I could have that, bro.
Dingo making coasters. Jane making epoxy art, and she makes coasters and stuff too. And then Italian ice people. There's a bunch of stuff. There's like 3 or 4 food things and a bunch of different little craft things. And if you're looking to like come get handmade, vendor made stuff to give as a gift for somebody, there'll be all kinds of little stuff that you could pick up. That's the best thing as far as like getting little trinkets and stuff to give for people as gifts.
Also, a free to attend show, and
yeah, Sunday. What else are you doing?
Just bring your money and
there'll be music bingo right in the middle of that too. So while that's going on, there will also be chance to win some tickets to get little snacks and prizes and T-shirts and hats and things that you have to accumulate a few to do that. We give away tickets at all of our little daily events where you can come and win stuff. And one of those is today we have trivia.
It's too bad we can't do that event there, all ages as well.
Yeah, I mean we could, but we're not gonna. We don't like kids. We are. I'm gonna have to stop saying that now that we're having all ages events, aren't I?
Yep.
God damn it.
Yep.
Stop taking away my creative getting to say things I don't mean.
I'm just following the fucking state's MO. I'm taking away your fun.
Take away my fun. Well, now it's time for the fun to end.
Yay! I get to go eat and vote and pee.
Eat,
not
vote,
in that
and
order.
pee. Yeah, probably. I think you're probably going to pee and then eat, then vote. Probably is the order.
Pee, vote, eat.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go pee,
good
vote,
for you.
eat.
Civic duty matters more than food, is what he's saying. But he does need to pee first, which is important. Make sure you do that before you go stand in a line. You
Well,
don't
none
wanna...
of the politicians that I hate are going to be there, so I might as well pee before I go.
Yeah, instead of peeing on them.
I would too. Fuck those bastards.
Thank you guys all for watching. I've been Brook Jolly.
I've been Soundboy.
And this was Morning Bud's Afternoon Delight podcast. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to subscribe.